Good whatever time it is. You have to be listening. This is the P&A Podcast Express. We're coming to you live with a new look from the world famous Palm Street Studio.
Whoa! Grumpy Brewers over there dropping boner pills.
Giant pills a flying.
That's how we want things to start in the old studio. There we go.
Yes.
There you go for Junior. For Junior, there you go.
Should give him the boner too, but you know. Adam Phil here with you as always. We've got via satellite featured guest JTK is with us. Are you able to hear us, JTK? He cannot.
I'm going to say he can't hear us right now.
While you do that,
I'm going to announce the other guest over in the Pirate Cave over there. We've got, first and foremost, a featured guest in Brian Doublade. We also have another featured guest in the Pirate Cave over there in the Grumpy Griller. There we go. We got JTK, another featured guest standing by, waiting to be able to hear us for audio if ever. Adam's got him on his screen over here. How's everybody doing tonight? Are we doing all right? Is everybody staying cool? Trying to stay cool.
All right, JTK should be able to hear us now.
That's a lot better. He can hear. We can hear him. Hold on. There we go. There. Now we can hear you better.
I just can't see you guys. That's all.
What?
I'm starting the virtual camera now.
Unbelievable. This is live. We do this live. We didn't have a great pre-production meeting today.
I better get dressed.
Oh boy.
Well, you're already on camera, so
yeah.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Joke's on me.
So it's studio updates.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
It's comfortable in the studio. I had both AC units just cranking, just right to the balls today. And that's why we didn't know when we talked about in the text this morning how it was going to be in the studio. Because I've never had both of them cranking to the balls all day. So I really expected to come home and find one of four things. Either I'd come up here and it would be pleasant, which it was, or I'd come up here and this thing would have blown a gasket again and it was 102 degrees, which it was not. Or I'd come home and the place would be burnt down. Or I'd come home and it would have blown a fuse because I still have a fuse box in the basement. But none of those things other than it was cool and comfortable happened here in the Palm Free Studio today.
how was that mode?
I haven't hooked up yet. I still sit in the stairway.
You passed it when you walked up.
Oh, the new mode. That one's fine. Nothing's on top of it. It's not burning. We make sure that I look every time I go by there and make sure nothing's sitting on top of it. The new, that one. But we do have a different new mode of actually router. It's a router, not a modem I have to hook up.
Yes.
Which baby steps because we do have a new feature here in the studio tonight, and it's not Adam. He's been here for a long time, but we have a new computer, and it's funny the juxtaposition because the old one we used it's the size of a Buick. Well, the new one is actually smaller than the dildos they're throwing on WNBA courts right now.
That is true. I had to throw my eyes on it so that I can minimize that. There we go.
All right, now that I've killed enough time, is everybody with us now?
They are.
All right.
So we've enabled a new feature tonight. We did not announce that we were going live, which might hurt that, or it might be better that people don't know when we surprise them. But the chats, as anybody watching can see, will show up in the right-hand side, and a little more interaction than we've had in the past. So we'll see how well that goes.
We'll see how well that goes.
Could be a total shit show, but we'll see. Yes. So outside of that, it should look pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with how fast this new computer came together, since we were not with a new computer about an hour ago. So not bad.
There we go. We might have a comment coming through. Just wait. It takes a little while. It takes anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds for it to clear everything.
It's up there already.
Is it? I couldn't help myself. So JTK, what's happening, man?
Oh, you know.
You got the countdown going until the wedding? Have you built one of those chains like the kids do at Christmas time in December, and you take a link out of it every day?
Kids do that?
Yeah, they used to.
I thought marriage was building links, not taking them away. What's the little calendar you kind of open the door?
Do you have an advent calendar to your wedding?
No, not exactly. Just every time she opens up the Zola app, and it has a countdown right in your face. So
there you go. Oh boy.
So every time you pop on it, it's reminded.
Yeah. You'll have that.
So, any gear grinds? Anyone have any gear grinds? I'm going to open up the floor to gear grinds here.
I could probably fill the whole Monday here with gear grinds, but
okay.
only some of which are proper for public. But
I tried to get out of Walmart today at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
it's the Monday after fair.
You gotta sit there 10 minutes trying to get out?
Now people got to go back to Walmart because they don't have a fair to go to.
You know what I love?
I was hoping to hear Phil's perspective on the fair.
Oh, you're going to hear it when you're going to
McDonald's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. How do they have line all the way out to the road?
Because there are no real restaurants. I mean, we went to go to Lugo's today. They were too busy. We're like, there wouldn't have been anywhere to sit in there. So we're like, we did not go to Lugo's.
God bless them. They've been consistently busy, and I hope the shit town of Sandusky and surrounding areas continues to support them in this manner because they deserve it.
They actually have hours that they're open.
And their food is actually fucking good.
Yeah.
All the time, consistently.
Things are like half the battle right there.
And the people are nice.
They are nice, and it's good value too. Sounds like we're doing a Lugo's commercial.
Yeah.
Maybe we are.
Maybe we should approach them for advertising.
Just thinking about that.
We do need to get on. We've only got a couple of weeks till season starts. We need to get on.
I have approached a couple of the places that I want to hit.
I sent Stalker a price list today.
Good.
Yep.
I already reached out to one car dealership.
Great.
And
Is that the Black Hole headquarters?
maybe.
So you out there, you listeners, viewers, everybody, if you're interested in advertising, trust me, these are crazy, crazy low rates, and you're going to reach a lot of people, and people will be talking about your ad. Come see us, get at us, and let us know. We'll hook you up. We'll even make and produce your ad probably in this very studio.
Very likely.
Or
GG over there.
Or Adam and Mary will work their magic in their home studio, which they probably made the best ads, but yeah.
Laboria Springs Studio.
Yes.
Mary does because she speaks well.
She talks good. She has actually made the best ads I think we've probably made in our. So yeah.
Well, every time I go to do an ad now, it's in a Japanese accent. I don't know why, but I probably need to see somebody about that.
Not cool. Yellow face. Yellow face is not cool.
Yeah. He's like, so sorry, I've been speaking English.
The Mickey Rooney effect.
Yes.
Anyway.
We gotta de-louse the studio by next Tuesday.
Oh yeah, next Tuesday I know we're actually gonna do a pregame show for the high school football season. So certain things need to be covered up because they're not appropriate for certain things. So we'll handle that. It's okay. It's nothing major. It's just we probably can't have dicks out, and we probably can't have liquor bottles out, and we probably can't have gentlemen's club signs. Yeah. So
You're just gonna have to get some of those expanded screens like they have for the backgrounds for
right.
the sports press conferences.
I'm gonna see if I can put a thing out here to blur things out.
Right.
And I'm just gonna play random shit. Just
So the good news is I had a dream. Actually, it's funny because I had a dream because I've been thinking about this a lot. And lately, I don't know, my dreams have been wild. But I had a dream that we did green screens behind us, and Adam accidentally piped in his video of me doing my morning yoga in the studio when I'm not wearing any clothes, and that's what was on the green screen behind us, and we got canceled in a hurry. So
to be clear, Phil wears clothes, but he's got a robe that doesn't have a belt, and it's pretty short.
Yeah. So certain yoga poses, you get the full body.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I'm not going to stop being me.
I can't see you doing yoga.
It helps me center myself. Yoga and meditation, yes.
Although, I'll tell you, you don't want to see it.
Yeah, that downward dog the other day was just fine.
Yeah. The chat did go crazy on that, though.
It did hurt my feelings a little bit when someone's comment was just, beached whale, beached whale! I'm like, oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, as long as the Oregon Department of Transportation was you're good to go.
We're fine, right? Oh boy. Lots of comments up.
Did you say lots of comments?
No.
Oh.
Lively group here tonight.
Just Phil and the P&A Podcast Express, that's it.
Right? Oh, those bastards.
Yeah, those guys are assholes.
What a bunch of assholes. So what else? Anything else? Anybody want to
You don't need listeners like that.
Right.
That's what I would say.
So this is week 248. 248 straight weeks of doing podcast here, boys.
Damn.
And girls. So it'll be episodes 7, 14, 15, and 16 this week. I don't know why I spelled these numbers off. I don't think anybody really truly cares. But
Well, they take it for granted, but it's a good feather in their cap.
it's a feather or something.
Are you going to do a 750 celebration?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
We still don't celebrate anything anymore. We're just joyless.
Okay.
When will 750 be?
It'll actually be, so it's funny you should ask that. 750 is actually going to be right about our 5th anniversary of launching the podcast. It's going to be about the first week of November.
Perfect.
So we're going to celebrate it much like a funeral.
Right. So it's actually going to be right at the 5-year birthday of the podcast, anniversary, birthday, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to actually release episode 750 right around within a couple days of the same time. So, I mean, as long as everything keeps going at the same.
Yes.
750 episodes. 750 milliliters in the fifth or more.
Oh, God.
This guy gets it.
Oh, God almighty.
That's going to be episode 750. It'll be the 750 milliliter challenge.
I'm good at this.
Who wants to die?
Well, you can pick your poison, so I would recommend picking something lesser proof if you don't have the cojones.
Agreed.
But apparently Blade wants to drink gasoline, so...
JTK's a schnapps man.
I didn't say you couldn't phone a friend and help. You didn't have to drink the whole thing yourself.
Oh,
Well, that's not
there's the twist.
Yeah. You're not your normal hidey hole for doing the podcast.
Well, if you see my office, it's kind of turned into a...
Is it wedding staging area?
Yeah, more or less. Arts and crafts kind of thing area right now. Yeah.
Let me see you for an arts and crafts guy.
I'm not really.
What's your office?
But it's not my office right now.
But he's still going in there and doing arts and crafts.
It's his office when his wife lets it be his office.
Yes.
Right. For about another week and a half, give or take, yeah. Like I said, Dad, about a staging area. That's about the best way to put it.
So are you pretty excited about the massive amount of gasolina requests that your DJ is going to get in the night?
You know, I did not put that on the do not playlist, but maybe I should.
No, you should not.
You know your do not playlist isn't going to matter jack and or shit with those two, right?
But we're not DJing. We're there to party.
We're not there to party. We also have a
They're not
special.
DJing that, yeah. I made sure those two were not going to work this.
We know how DJs operate, so we'll have it.
JTK thinks that I work.
Life is good.
JTK thinks that I work when I DJ.
Well, don't you?
No, pretty much all work happens before I ever show up. But
I mean,
but I don't party. I don't party when I'm DJing. So
See, I get the party because I do the work before and after. And a little bit Gary, and I help him out Gary a little bit. But
yeah, he's a bathroom break guy and all that.
Right, and then
we have an echo going on.
we have an echo. Did you hear that from somebody, or did you hear it?
Yeah,
I'm an echo.
It says we have an echo, so why would we have an echo? Probably why people don't want to listen. They're like,
Oh, I see that.
okay. Because we're probably bringing it in, the signal in from two different sources.
Yep.
Kapow!
It's gone.
Somebody knows what they're doing. Like, oh my God, at the Derby the other night, the guy's audio was terrible. And he's like, well, I need somebody up here to fix this for me. Like, you can't fucking fix it yourself? Like, I was yelling what he needed to do. Oh, boy.
What was it doing?
So, he was it was just, he was too hot, he was too loud, and he was in front of, like, feedback. I'm like, just turn your fucking gain down a little bit. So I could tell they had it cranked right up.
Oh.
And then he had another problem later. He's like, I don't know how to work this board. I don't do that stuff. And I'm like, so you're a mic guy. He's actually done the Derby the last couple times. I'm like, but you don't know anything about, like, operating. I thought...
Don't dirty bitch him, but do you know who it was?
No, he's a good guy. He did a good job. But, like, I thought you cut your teeth whenever you do that kind of stuff by, like, you got to kind of come up through the ranks and learn the shit. That's how I did it, but I'm an anomaly, I guess.
Turn the knob one way. If it works, great. If not, try another.
So that's how you learn, too, sometimes.
Is that better? Is that worse? It's like going to an eye doctor.
Exactly.
Right.
They don't know what they're doing either.
Camera 1. Camera 2. Camera 1. Camera 2.
Did you do the Minden baseball or softball tournament?
I did. Okay. I did not. I wanted to, but I was, of course, family birthdays once again got me again.
Oh, wait, it already happened? I thought it was later.
No, it happened yesterday. I wanted to do it, but so I got so many texts, and I apologize to everybody. I couldn't make it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wanted to be there. It does seem early.
Phil, why do we need to ask you about the old spoked wheel?
Oh, boy. Hang on, Phil's got to send a Snapchat. He's going to send to 3 different groups I'm involved with on.
Yeah, I always do that. I love it. The old spoked wheel. So, one of my favorite things I ever remember with one of my friends, Scott. He's since passed away, but great guy. Super funny, but just the driest sense of humor. The driest sense of humor you will ever find. But he would tell these jokes, and they were so brilliant. But one time we were riding around, and all of a sudden somebody talked about the a rim job. What that? Somebody said something about a rim job, and he said, yeah, the Amish called that the old spoked wheel, and he just said it deadpan straight face, and I thought that was one of the funniest things I'd ever heard. The Amish call it the old spoked wheel.
Oh, boy.
So it's been a running joke ever since with a certain select group of people. They rim job. The Amish call it the old spoked wheel.
Well, that makes sense.
So yeah, so there's that.
That makes sense. Oh boy. So what other other than massive, why is every road under construction right now?
I don't.
Every
That's for
I
you.
was going to bring that up.
Yeah, and
Junior signed a ball for you.
I feel ripped off. This is number 3. I wanted a Titleist 1,
It's still an odd number.
but I wanted a Titleist 1.
Maybe he thinks you guys are that close that together you make 3.
Aww.
Mine is
I'm only
a
partially listening to that.
mine's 4, so don't feel bad. Don't
Well, you
feel
and Junior are
bad.
definitely not close if there's 4.
Well, it
Who's
makes
the
you
third
wonder.
guy?
Makes you wonder what's going on. Well, it's just
Yeah,
half.
who's the other one nutter?
It's just half of one person.
Who's the other nutter butter?
I'm not sure. So, yeah, 46. They've kind of tore up the whole shoulder, and I don't know why. Outside of Sandusky, going
Sandusky?
towards Carsonville.
Okay.
So, like out in front of the industrial park, they've tore up the whole shoulder. And when I say they tore it up, they've dug like a 4-foot trench there where the shoulder used to be for no good reason that I can understand. They're not replacing any infrastructure there, and they've tore that up, and like I don't know why, but it's kind of dangerous because you have to be like to drive through there. You have to be like in the other lane because they've got the barrels. I mean, they tore that up right to the inside edge of the white line.
But to be fair, luckily, there's no reason to go that way because they got the bridge shut down. So,
Right.
That's how I came here, though. Because you can still turn north at Ruth Road. So, in the odd chance that you need to go to Deckerville, which at least once a week I do, going that way makes sense.
you want to start taking North Sandusky.
I really don't.
That doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense.
I don't like driving through that part of town.
It's a shady part of town.
Yeah, you got to drive by a hospital and police, and then it's like you got to go 2 miles before you get to 55 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
But you can, if you go west of town, you
But by Walmart, you can do 55.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
we're
trying to pull.
where all the fucking people are. Where all
Right.
the goddamn people are. So one side has Pedo Island, no people there. One side has the longest, most drawn out speed fucking trap you've ever found in your life coming off North Sandusky Road, which is horse shit. And yet down near Walmart, where everybody is, where all the frittatas are roaming around picking up pop cans, is roaming in the street,
Just wait till last
all
fire
on their
opens
own.
up.
You can fucking do 55 miles an hour.
I've got a very important question. Why do they not like go after people who decide to walk on the north side of that road? They walk on the shoulder of the road on the north side, and there's a huge sidewalk on the south side. And it's like, how'd you even get there? There's nothing on that side unless you're going to the bank or Taco Bell. And nobody wants to go to Taco Bell.
You know those people ain't going to the
Well,
bank.
they're practicing to go to the urgent care.
Yeah.
That is true. That will be pretty big.
Yeah, they're going to get
Is that
into that
another?
rapid care.
Is that another aspiration going on?
Aspire.
Aspire.
It is. It's going to be grand.
It's gonna be
fantastic.
great. I mean, if you get hurt in Sandusky, you got your place to 3 places.
Yeah, you can
go.
just walk in anywhere and they'll fucking take care of you.
Yeah, they basically got every corner of town covered right now.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be good. Just don't go to the hospital.
Duh.
Yeah, no.
Do not.
Yeah, don't do that.
Janet, you're too polite because you're calling them people islands. That is not their name on this show.
So it's pedestrian island, but we shorted it to pedo just so we didn't have to say so many words. Is there a problem with
There's
that?
a lot of syllables in that.
Right.
So yeah, pedo islands.
That's open to interpretation, I feel like.
Well, it's whatever you want to complete that.
But yeah, the amount of construction is ridiculous. So
Yeah.
I will.
if you're going to Port Huron, you can't
can't go through Peck.
Peck is shut down kind of right now. You know, you can't go out towards Lexington. So
I thought
usually
we were done with that.
no, they're paving a whole bunch of stuff out towards Carson or Croswell. So then I'm like, okay,
That's all done now. I just took that way on Saturday.
I think they
like-
were just shut down for the weekend.
Oh, okay, because yeah, like everything was resurfaced.
Well, they got Peck done, but now they've got to go all the way out to Croswell.
Yeah, that was all resurfaced.
Was it all done already?
Yeah, I mean they just got to finish like the
lines
the
and all that.
intersections and and the lines, but I mean, yeah, it was all resurfaced because I took
Wow.
Ground Road down to M90 and that going that way.
Well, so we went to go down to Port Huron this last week and couldn't go through Peck and all that. That was all shut down. So on the way home, I'm like, well, I'm going to just go up through Applegate. Nope, can't go through Applegate. You got to take like 4 miles of dirt roads because they're fixing that bridge. They're fixing the bridge at 46. Leave a path, people.
Right.
Or pave more shit.
I found that the term dirt road means something different in adult entertainment.
I will say, if you don't want any road construction from Emily City on 69 to Lansing, there is no construction on 69.
Hallelujah. For right now, but
Right
You're
now,
right.
Must be
isn't.
the first time in about
Everyone's
30
just
years.
enjoying 69 right now.
It's,
I had to think about that for a second.
It's
There
actually
isn't.
quite nice. It's
Quite pleasant.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys as far as coming down here. Like the weekend after next, like pick your poison. Bring 94 to 75 or bring 23. I don't know what to tell you. They both equally suck right now.
I'm getting a paraglider.
I can do that too.
I'm going to fly down.
Just launch me out of a cannon. I don't know. I'll get there eventually.
Yeah. Well, if you had like a cannon halfway that could relaunch you,
Yeah, you could do that.
that would
Yeah.
be pretty cool. But yeah, we were all just talking about that. That is going to be a good time.
Anyway,
Oh, good. Your mother corrected herself. Thanks, Janet.
so my mother's watching. So now is it time for me to launch into my rant?
Yes, it is.
Hit it.
But she might stop watching if you do that.
The Sand Lake County Fair is a goddamn fucking shit show.
Oh.
It is the shittiest shit show I've ever seen. And I blame Big Rock Amusements. They usher us in there. The people are not polite. They make you basically go to pay a ton of fucking money, which why don't they do this a la carte? I don't want to ride any of their fucking piece of shit rides.
One price pair, buddy.
Right.
So
Because they're too lazy. They pulled the Walmart scheme. They've got this big bank of machines. Super impersonal, but they've got the bitchiest people telling you where to go and then what to do. Oh, this reminds me of a joke.
Oh, but did they also have half of them closed if they're taking the Walmart?
So not half of them were closed because it was Saturday night, but they want your money, they want everything, and they're just bitchy about it. And if you're holding up the line, they're real super bitchy about you, what you're doing, what are you doing wrong, everything else. They've got this big bank. It's a semi-trailer with all this electronics to take your money, which is way too much money to get into this shitty-ass shit fair. And then they're just rude about it. And then it prints you off a receipt with QR codes on it. You've got to take to another station to get your wristbands. To get your goddamn fucking wristbands to get into the place. Once you get there and get your wristbands, this is Nazi Germany, folks. Oh, that reminds me of the joke. Heard a great joke today. So I had a Jewish woman ask me for my phone number, and I said, no, we're using or for my number. I said, no, we're using names now. But so anyway.
Oh boy.
So anyway, you do this. So we're trying to herd everybody in. The place is busy. It's the most impersonal thing I've ever seen, and that's what I used to appreciate about the Sand Lake County Fair. The fact that you were always dealing with real people, it was very personal. It was very something. It was an event. Now it feels so cold, so callous, so everything, and just a huge money goddamn grab. And they're so rude. These Big Rock Entertainment people, they can go fuck themselves. And that's actually going to be the theme that I'm going to put when I tag this on Facebook is fuck Big Rock Amusements. Fuck them with everything. They can kiss my whole ass, cheeks and whole. They can just suck it. They suck. Anyway, go get our bracelets. We're trying to usher people through. I go to stick my arm in there, and I'm kind of cockeyed. This Gomer sitting back there just looks like the biggest pile of shit ever. He looks like, remember on South Park when they were playing online games, and there was one dude who's just sitting there, just a fat slob, like, nah.
Oh yeah,
He was that dude. He's like, you got to put your arm in straight. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I need to get my tattoo, right? Yeah. So they put my bracelet on. And then you go in, and then all of this, then they have a group of 5 people sitting there in this canopy where they usher you through, like I said, Nazi Germany, like cattle cars, usher you through, and they're all checking your bracelets, like, hey, I need to see your wrist. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
So they don't give them to you. I haven't been to the fair in years because I boycott it.
This is so I will say this for 3 things. Fuck Big Rock Amusement. The hell with whoever decided this was a good setup. And why the hell do I have to pay $20 to get in when all I want to do is walk around, look at shit, and then go to the goddamn grandstand? That's it.
So in all honesty, it was way better the way it used to be. You walk in. If you wanted to go to the grandstand, you pay for the grandstand. If you want to go get a bracelet for rides, you pay for that. But they can't get the carnivals in anymore because those people have to make so much fucking money that they have to pay them a ton. So they make everybody pay that so that some people can ride rides. Well, charge the people that want to ride $30. Who gives a shit?
I don't
That's
want to
actually-
ride your shitty ass rides.
in Lake Odessa, like we went to the fair there, that's how it is.
Yeah.
And they actually serve booze at their fair.
That would make it
So
more tolerable.
every single fair besides the Sand Lake County Fair allows booze. picture that.
There's
Every single
portion
fair
of the
does.
fair down here. Like it's sectioned
Yeah.
off. Like they have booze, but sectioned off.
Yeah, every single fair besides the Santa County Fair. And then they charge you so much to get in, and it's set up and it's run. And I'm not dirty bitching to any of the people who volunteer. I don't even know anybody on the fair board right now, but I'm going to say do better than these jackasses with Big Rock, or at least pull some rank here. This whole pay one price thing isn't goddamn working. And the fact of the matter is you walk around there, and I'm thinking to myself, how much this costs to get, Nasa and I and 3 kids in. It was $100. Like, we didn't definitely get $100 worth of our goddamn value for the night, I can tell you that. But everyone I also see walking around a fair are the people that I'm like, how the fuck do these people even have this money to walk in here? Like,
Well, I was talking to somebody else that took their kids up there.
yeah.
They've got 3 kids, so it was,
But it's sad because the fair used to be for the community, so it used to be something you could go to, you could take your kids to in an event that was affordable. There was something. This is just a county goddamn fair. Oh, get your point out. Then I got mine.
So he mentioned that games are now $5 and $10 for
Right.
whatever game you're playing. And he's like, "Yeah, my kids wanted to play games," and I'm like, "No, you're not playing a game. We'll go home and shoot a basketball or throw
Right.
some darts. We're not playing a game. I can go buy a dartboard for what it
Play
costs for
yard
one of you."
darts.
And I get it, Big Rock. The piece of shit thing is, I get it. There's a ton of insurance. There's a ton of liability. But also, I walked by and there was like 7 or 8 Big Rock employees that looked like they were higher up on the food chain, just all standing around in a clump for probably a half an hour doing nothing. And I'm thinking to myself, is this what we're paying for? Is this what literally is being paid for? Is these people
Yes.
standing around
Yes.
doing this? So the fair, just what a clusterfuck. Do better. Figure it out. Other fairs are doing well. Huron County, they seem to have it right. 1, you can drink. 2, everyone has a good time. And 3, they have a la carte pricing. And 4, it's just a better fair all around anymore. The Santa County Fair used to be a crown jewel of fairs here in the thumb. And now it's just a flaming pile of dog shit.
Now, what was it, me or when we went up to the Huron County Fair?
Yeah.
Was it it seemed like a much friendlier atmosphere?
Oh, yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
and all these people that work for Big Rock are just fucking miserable cunts. Just, yeah.
I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand why ours has turned into.
So excuse all my language, but I felt it was warranted for this segment because
But
this fair really pissed me off.
the sad part is, there were a bazillion people there.
Yeah.
So I heard mention that there might be some property being sold around there, and it hit me that it is going to be bought up by the fair board and the fairgrounds because they need more space for parking.
Really?
Right?
Oh, I'm 100% positive of it because we drove by up there and I'm like, that's what's going to happen. So it's
Well, and I can tell you, my business, Jensen Bridge, actually allows people to use their parking lot. Thankfully, this year they told the fair board, please don't have people park in the lawn because last year they did.
well, and I
Don't park in
noticed,
the lawn, but they allow everybody to use the entire Jensen Bridge parking lot
yeah.
for the fair.
Now, how much of a nightmare is that like during the day while you're still working?
It was the one day I told Nasa the one day I left. Like I hadn't even left work yet, and there was parking lot was almost full. When I leave, it's generally a quarter full because everybody was waiting for coming to the fair, and I'm like, well, I guess this is how we're living now, But just the whole thing's a nightmare, and it really isn't about what it was meant to be. Like I remember years ago, and it was even there were some terrible things about it even when I was in 4-H and went there years ago. But back then it was about the kids and it was about the 4-H and it was about the community. And now it's so impersonal. Now it feels like it's just a huge money grab and it's just this Big Rock Amusements running everything, getting everybody in there, just trying to cattle car and usher everybody through as much as it can, trying to take all of these poor people's that are poor to begin with, all of their money and every cent because these people can't resist shiny things. So, God damn it, they're going to go to the fair. They're going to spend, like food stands. All the food stands. If you go to the right ones, you can get an okay value for a meal. But you go to any of the carny setups, like for funnel cakes or anything like that, it costs you twice as much for a funnel cake as it does for a meal at some of the eat stands. Like,
Yeah, it's gotten pretty ridiculous. And like I say, we haven't went up there for years. The kids never liked the rides because they always made them sick.
Yeah,
And,
same.
So they were like, yeah, we don't care.
anyway, I'm going to end the rant, but yeah,
So
unbelievable. Derby was good, but yeah.
they need to do better. And honestly, it's one of the only derbies that are still around that's an actual derby.
Although I gotta say, those cars now, what they allow them to do, those big cars for the Derby, those things are fucking tanks.
Yeah.
The only way they ever get out of there is if something major breaks, like an axle or an engine. Like, you're not just by smashing them up. Like, back in the day, they call them, I had to do some research. They call them the old school Outlaws now, which they used to use, because they used to have to be stock. Like, now they can build, like, subframes on them and put big bumpers, and it's like,
Really?
oh, yeah. But a lot of these guys, too, they're also dropping $15,000, $20,000 engines in these things because they go around the big circuit and doing these things. Where back in the day, it's like, I remember building a derby car with my buddy Adam. Like, it was a fucking just stock piece of shit. He left the 305 in there, and we painted it up, busted out all the windows, and took out all the lights, and
Threw a gas tank in it?
you threw it in the way you went. But now that's, like, it's impressive to watch, but I tell you what, those big cars now, they do not die. And a lot of times you'll see guys, the strategy, like, they'll have to hammer them into a corner and pin them and everything else before they can. Yeah.
Well, it like you say, it all comes down to cars didn't used to have crumple zones that like protected the engine and all that stuff. You come up, you smack the engine good, it was going to take a full brunt of it.
Yeah.
Not anymore. They freaking they're built like tanks.
They are. They're tanks. It's impressive and fun to watch.
How many minivans were there in the...
So when they did the small, they call them the small cars over there. There was probably 4 minivans in it, and one of them did pretty well. But mostly the guys that won, the guys that came in first and second, they were purpose-built cars. Like, a lot of those guys just have, like, I saw a Lumina out there and a little Cobalt. They look stock, and the guy had done nothing to them other than bust the windows out of them and take out all the lights. But these guys that won, their cars were built, because even when he was thanking everybody, he's like, I want to thank so-and-so, this fab shop, this race shop, this tuner. Like, he's got his engine tuned even. And a lot of these guys are just out there with their little 6-cylinder, who gives a shit. They're like, I didn't even change the goddamn spark plugs, you know?
So I have a friend that he got a vehicle together, wanted to go down to the Emily City Fair, and he was posting, he's like, anybody got a spare couch cushion?
Right?
I need it for my derby car.
Right?
That's the kind of shit that I remember.
And that's how it used to be, but now, and there's nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with that, but now it's like, it's a show. It's a show. It was interesting to watch.
The fairs or all the derbies, and
You see, that's just...
it's just like the tractor pull. It's the same guys at every...
Yeah. And it feels like it wasn't like that as much maybe 30, 40 years ago, but then again, things probably cost a lot less, and maybe the competition wasn't as high, maybe. I don't know. I've been trying to suss that out.
Facebook Marketplace ruined it, because now you can go on there and you can put the biggest piece of shit car on and list it for $3,000, and where everybody should be like, you're an idiot, don't do that, they're like, well, that seems like a good deal.
Well, maybe I'll buy that one.
Will you take 32 for it? Because that just seems like too good of a deal.
Anyway, that's my rant about the fair. So
I'll give you 32. I'll be there tomorrow.
I mean, for
then
me,
they don't show up. But.
For me, I would have been more than happy to pay $10 to get in there. I didn't want to walk around the midway. I didn't look at any of the displays. It was Saturday. Obviously, all the kids display, 4-H, whatever they call it, FFA, youth stuffed animals were pretty much gone. I was just there to see the Derby. I would have been happy just paying $10 to see that. Instead, I had to go through this terrible experience of being branded with a wristband that was on too tight, pay $20 at an automated piece of shit machine while some dumb bitch is yelling at me. And there we go.
Well, you know, at least you got that experience.
Tell us how you really feel.
At least I did. I just did.
Yeah, quit holding back, Phil.
I told you I was going to let it fly on this one.
So my idea of, now that we got the new computer, putting a wristband machine outside the podcast studio.
Well, I don't like that.
Yeah, me neither. What the hell?
Okay, we'll just tattoo you guys.
Just barcodes.
What is this, idiocracy?
Just barcodes. Oh, I like money.
Did you say idiocracy?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a documentary set 500 years in the future.
Seems to be coming true today, though.
Plants Lebrondo.
It's got electrolytes.
Got too much salt in there. Too much salt. The plants won't grow.
Oh, boy. Well, a couple of comments. Brian's not wrong. Brian Malik, he says that they don't trust the carnies with money. They don't. And who would? Have you?
That's it. That's it.
How can you not trust a
Great
carny
point.
with money?
Well,
Small hands smell like cabbage.
They're circus folk.
there was also a comment about did they smell like cabbage? And then Maddie Smith. Well, you learned for next year.
There's only two things in this. I fear: circus folk and nuclear.
Right. Yes, Maddie, I learned for next year, but the fact of the matter is everyone's going to want to go again next year because it's much like childbirth. You forget how awful it is,
Well, I looked
and then
up-
you decide to
And
have
go
another
do it
one.
again.
You could pull a Danny DeVito.
Right.
I got the AIDS.
Right. Got the AIDS!
I looked at Facebook and they said I'm at my favorite event. I was like, oh, Phil's miserable.
Yeah.
It was hotter than fuck.
Oh,
was-
that
it
was the
was
other
too
thing
good.
I thought of. Is I'm like, oh my god, it's just going to be miserable up there. Nothing like cramming a whole bunch of people and farm animals
I can tell you this. I
in
can
a
tell you
small
this.
area.
Even when Silent N walked in, she's like, we ended up getting a spot that was nice. We found a spot up at the top with the backrest in the original pavilion to watch the Derby. But when we walked in, the smells, there was so much BO. I'm like, I don't know if I can handle all of this. This is ridiculous. As we were through the crowd, it was just wafting our way of.
I was kind of shocked looking at some different videos that people posted that, you know, I've seen that both sides where it's just absolutely packed.
I don't know. This whole affair. I said that. I'm like, every video I saw looked like the stands were not packed. For the Derby, it was, but there were people when we got there. We got there about 6, sitting directly in the sun on the opposite side, the new grandstand. I'm like,
Yeah.
who the hell would sit in directly in this on silver, very reflective aluminum bleachers in a grandstand at 6 o'clock when it's 88 degrees
People
outside?
that
Yeah.
need vitamin D.
And
Yes, excuse me.
wearing black sweatshirts.
Fucking ridiculous.
No, actually, they were wearing the sleeveless shirts that are cut down to the side to the waistband.
Right? Just said shitter's full, Clark.
Yeah.
Shitter's full.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, I guess that's all I'm going to say about the fair.
Well, you know,
Hopefully it was a worthwhile rant.
it was, and it needed to be said.
Did I get my anger conveyed? That,
I think so.
and I'm just pleading with the fair board to do better. I'm not fully blaming them. I am fully putting the onus on Big Rock Amusements because they can go fuck themselves.
Hopefully you're heard. That's
Right.
the biggest thing.
Well, why is it that is it the fair board dictating this, or is it Big Rock Amusements dictating? You know, does Big Rock Amusement come in with a a la carte sheet and say, well, do you want the rude people and the trailer that the people buy the tickets at?
No, just
yeah,
like
give it
standard.
to us. Give it to whatever's more
Right.
miserable for the people is what we want.
So the fair, like I said, and I guess I'm still going on about it, but it used to feel like a way more community event.
Yeah.
It used to feel like way more of a community event, and now it feels so impersonal, so tragic, so terrible, so everything that it's not. It doesn't. There's
Feels
no.
like Christmas.
The sense of community is gone because it's just a bunch of assholes telling you you're doing something wrong or where you need to be, and taking all of your money. So it's like the government.
Wasn't
I was
it
gonna say,
better?
everybody's gonna work.
Right.
Wasn't it better when? So, I mean, what it sounds like to me is if
Take the
they're
money at the gate like they used to, assholes.
do they
Right.
even do they charge you anything at the gate, like for parking or anything?
So
So the money
They
is
say,
all.
they say it's free
pay
parking.
one price pair, man. It's parking's included. Buddy.
I thought you said to pay for parking.
No, used to. At one point, I think they tried that.
Well, you
Okay.
used to have to pay at the front gate, and then
Yeah.
they would pay the
Right.
amusement company. Now it sounds like the opposite. The amusement company collects all the money,
Yup.
takes in everything, and then the amusement company is paying
They
the fair board.
reimburse the fair board.
Which
You are 100% correct.
Fair
So
board,
it's
if
they're,
anybody
wagging,
has the-
they're wagging the dog right now.
So is the sheriff's posse still there parking people?
Yeah, they were there. Yeah.
so,
But they
just,
don't ride horses. They ride golf carts now.
Oh,
Oh,
Horses are too dangerous.
that horse could kick somebody right in the head. So, really, this is the carnies coming in and telling them how they should run it. Fair board, if you're listening, take the damn control back so that it's a decent fair. like I say, we were up at Huron County working up there.
Beautiful.
And it was
everything they ran was
phenomenal.
great. They had people taking money at the gate.
It
they
was
had
packed.
Yep.
and everybody was happy. And they allowed you to have booze in certain areas. Happiest fair I've ever been to. Happiest fair I've ever been to.
It was extremely good.
Instead, man, just miserable. Okay, still on the fair. But anyway, yeah. Well, it's a subject that demands a lot of attention. So
It does, and it was a big happening. It was a big happening. So yeah,
So I can gladly say, unless they fix things, I will be happy the last time I ever go to that goddamn fair if it continues along the same path.
Put your foot down.
I can say that I will probably never ever go back to that fair in my lifetime.
I probably won't either for as long as I live.
Because I mean, why? My kids don't. I mean, they didn't care to go to it when they got a little bit older. They were like, "Why? I'd rather go anywhere else." Pretty much.
Well, Adam, you need a sense of community.
And they, you know,
What do you call this?
What do we call this?
Yeah, this is a sense of community, isn't it?
The podcast,
shitty
yeah.
podcast.
Well, besides
Right,
that,
right. Big podcast.
But like,
Right.
you know, I think Anthony went up once after he could drive and like went with a few friends, and they were like, "Yeah, it was terrible. We ended up leaving." So he's like, "It was a waste of money." You know, he thought it'd be all cool because he was independent, and I'm gonna drive up there with my buddies, and then he's like, "Yeah, we left." So
I don't know when the last time I was at the fair was actually. I mean,
They've ruined the whole thing.
I couldn't tell you when I have not been there since they put in like the new big grandstand on the east side of the grandstand. Because they have the whole press box thing up there. The last time I was there, they had the stage in that spot.
Yeah.
Which that used to be cool too, because they had music stuff up there. They did other things. The fair with the fairgrounds was actually used for more than just
A money
the
grab.
fair. Yeah, once a year money grab. So, but yeah, I believe there's some things that you're gonna see happen up there, and you're gonna see within 2 years you'll see a land expansion and just a whole bunch of that extra stuff, and you'll probably see them bring back charging. I mean, they have such a small parking lot that the free parking thing kind of makes sense, because if you had to park,
Rover would be open.
if you had to park outside of the fairgrounds and then walk in, and they were like, "Oh yeah, hey, $10 for parking," you're gonna be like, yeah. Which, you know, as you should.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Partial game score, middle of the second, Tigers lead 1-0.
nice.
Yay.
It's not a
There-
sports podcast.
They're 27-6 now
So,
when they lead in the first inning.
We should start a sports podcast.
I
what
thought we
are the
had to.
chances of the Tigers winning the division?
Still good. Still great. I mean, there's 6 games up on the Indians and, Guardians. And it would take an epic collapse at this point. I hate to take a page out of Junior's book because he's always wrong, but he's right on this. They just got to win 2 out of 3. Win 2 out of
Yeah,
every
they
3 in a
just
series.
They
And
just need to finish over 500 the last.
And they're gonna
Plus
have-
Cleveland's been on a tear, so
So
I mean-
Cleveland's going to falter for one. Cleveland's been on an absolute rip and a rare. There's only 40 games left and there's 6 games up. So if you do the math, the Tigers would literally have to be a couple games under 500, and Cleveland would still have to be on a pretty good rip and end up, 3, 4, 5 games over 500 for their last little bit. So it doesn't math up. Even if the Tigers went 500, Cleveland would still have to go like a 700 clip winning percentage, and that just
yeah.
they'll be
September they got
fine.
September they got the gauntlet for a schedule, so
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Well, but the thing is also here in August yet they've got
The White Sox right now.
they've got the White Sox right now. Then they've got a couple losers coming in too. They play the A's, and yeah, they'll be fine.
This part of their schedule should actually be halfway decent the next few weeks.
So I can tell you this: the fulcrum of the whole season was the game they played yesterday and taking that series against the Angels. Because if they would have lost that one, I would have panicked, but now I'm like, they're going to be fine. They took that series, and yeah.
They're going to win the division, and then it just, as October always does, who's hot? Who's hot and playing well in October, which, honestly, if they can get Riley Green straightened out and he's not striking out 100 times a game.
He looks a lot better. He doesn't look as lost at the plate.
He's starting to get there.
Not a sports podcast, but I will say this. It would not shock me if the if the Tigers lost in the first round or went all the way to the World Series. It would not shock me either way.
No.
They're not making the World Series. I'm going to say that right now.
They could make the World Series. I don't know if they'll win it, but they could make the World Series. The AL is softer than 3-ply.
If they get into the postseason, we'll send them a bottle of Dumbass.
There you go. Anyway, I don't know. Any more comments? I went on a rant. I didn't even bother checking comments. Hopefully,
do we got to do the reverse Joe Boo curse, or what do we got to do here?
Did I offend anybody's greater sensibilities?
No.
Okay.
Not whatsoever.
Did people mostly agree with me?
I think in this room, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's all I need.
Yeah, we can't speak for outside that room, but
I think Joe Boo's doing the job right now. I think he faltered a little bit. But
Joe Boo's doing just fine. He's got his friend Scully over there.
Yeah.
Okay,
brought here by Glenn McNary.
Yes.
I do got to bring more pirate water though, like to
Don't bring the tea.
Don't bring the tea?
No.
You could bring a couple teas, but margarita if they've got it.
What if they don't have that?
Anything.
Okay.
You can bring whatever. Bring tea. We'll drink. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, was there other places besides that place I went to?
Oh, yeah. There's other places. We will find you some other ones. I'll do some research.
I'd rather not go back to that place. I'm not going to lie.
Because I can tell you, here's the dirty little secret about pirate water. If you bring it to the Palm Street studio, chances are it'll get drunk, and so will we.
Right, that's the goal. But I'm just saying, can I go to other places besides the one I went to purchase it?
There are. I purposely sent you to the hood. I'm not going to lie.
I
wanted you to get a little bit of culture. Yeah.
Oh, it was culture, all right. Let me tell you.
Hey, we're all going to get laid.
You scratched my anchor. That's what it felt like more.
You scratched my anchor. Fire truck. So yeah, we'll find you a better place, and maybe we'll even
Maybe you guys could venture down there.
Well, I was just gonna. You stole my thunder right there.
We'll be down there in a couple weeks for. I don't remember what for, but we'll be down there.
The locator isn't working.
The pirate water locator's not working.
That's what I was just looking at too.
Probably
here.
out.
Sold out.
No.
Sold out.
Why be yourself when you can be a
bottles
pirate?
in the fridge over
Arrgh.
Does that make the pirate waters that are left in the fridge collector's items?
Don't open them.
Yeah, we should keep them forever and be like, hey.
You can sell those for $50 a crack on eBay in about 10 years.
About 10 years? I like it.
Billy, by then they'll be like 16%.
Did you see? My mom wants to know if you're shaving your beard for the wedding. I just saw that comment.
I wasn't planning on it.
Nice.
Are you going to trim that shaggy thing up?
I just got it trimmed last week.
You look like a young Justin Verlander right now.
Yeah, he does.
I think.
Kind of does, yeah.
I think.
You think it was last week?
No, I said no, thank you, I think.
Oh, no, that's... I just noticed today they posted a picture of him because he got his, 3,000th strikeout. And,
right, 3500.
3,500.
So it hit him to the top 10 now.
Yeah. And I'm
he's
just
already
thinking,
in the top
holy
10, but yeah.
shit, he looks old.
He does.
And he shouldn't be that old because I'm not that old.
He's only 40, 41? 42? Yeah, 42. Yeah. But, I mean, his wife's still hot, young, and bouncy, so.
Yeah.
I mean, right, that helps.
Yeah, you're only as old as the girls you feel, so.
That is true. That is true.
There you go, and there you have it.
All right. We're at some amount of time here.
We're at almost 55 minutes, and we vowed that we should make these under an hour now. I don't know why. Apparently people...
You guys always said that?
No, we started this about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And it'll last about as long as it lasts. They usually last till the third episode of every evening, which we go to an hour 20 usually. So, yeah.
We get Junior's dumbass trivia.
Usually Junior...
When you do the reverse trivia.
Right.
Yes.
Which last week was brutal.
So last week was brutal, and I apologize to Stacy for being a poor sport. I need to be a better sport. I'm sorry.
You were quite a little bitch. I was like, holy shit.
Was uncalled for.
What was your category again?
I don't know, but I didn't know any of them.
College, hard and unusual college mascots.
It was.
I only
Juniors.
got like 2 of those. When I listened
Junior
to
said, this is the one I hope you wouldn't get. Yeah, he fucking rigged it. I wasn't here.
Well, Junior got a pretty good category too, though.
Yeah, potpourri.
Potpourri. That was also engineered to fuck him up.
So, yeah, a good time was had by all. So
It was.
I had a good time.
Mostly.
no, it was fun. It was fun. We'll see.
You really did take a piss and didn't like punch a hole in the wall or anything, right?
No. I settled down. I settled down now. Although I have to pee now, so we should probably end this episode.
We probably should.
Well, our analytics team did the math, and decided that people really drop off after an hour of an episode, but they really drop off after 45 minutes. But they truly drop off at the 0-minute mark because nobody listens. So yeah.
Well, we're down to just a few actually.
Somebody in
watching
Kenya
it.
listens. I mean,
You're pulling your inner Bob Uecker. Nobody's listening anyways.
Oh hell, nobody's listening. You can't say that on the radio. Oh hell, nobody's listening anyway.
Oh boy.
Right.
All right. Well, I think we should get out of this one. There's a thing we play.
Well, I was
when we
gonna say
do
if you
that.
play the outro, we'll outro it.
You don't need listeners like that.
Right?
Oh, that's not it.
That's not
You
the.
might. I mean,
You don't need outros like that.
He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. Thank you as always for listening to the P&A Podcast Express. Go like us, love us, follow us on all the social medias. It really helps a lot. We just hit over 1,000 followers on Spotify. Woo! That's not a small deal. That's not a small
I
deal.
just signed up for Spotify last week.
So there we go. Were you number 1,000?
I don't know.
Are you following us on Spotify? You are. So follow us on Spotify, Facebook, on YouTube, on the short outro, on everywhere that you get podcast and finer products. We've got on the satellite, via satellite, JTK, the featured guest. Thank you, JTK, for joining us. In the Pirate Can Cove over there, we've got Brian the Blade. And our other featured guest, all three of them are featured, by the way. Featured guest, the Grumpy Gorilla. In a much cooler, temperature-wise, Palm Street studio here tonight, kindler and gentler, other than my rant about the fair.
I'm going to live here.
I won't charge you rent. I apologize for the naughty words I said during my rant. I just was passionate about it. You're right, I don't. From all of us here at the Palm Street Studios in these hot-ass days, make good choices.